2,333. That's the number, according to Bureau of Labor Statistics, how many workplace fatalities there were in 2019. That averages out to 100 a week, roughly 15 per day. Not one of those people that went to work that morning in 2019 thought, I'm going to be a workplace fatality. That's nobody's intention, to go to work and think, I'm going to die and not make it home to my family and friends. But that's the reality of unsafe work environments. And workplace safety affects all of us, whether we go to work each day or we know someone who's going to be going to work. Now, I've been a safety professional for over 18 years. I am a CHST, which means I am a construction safety and health technician. So really what that means is I know a thing or two about safety. I've been doing this a long time. But currently right now I work and I train and I teach safety. I teach OSHA classes. And that brings me to my points, my 3 points that I want to talk to you about today is, what is OSHA? Who is James Frederick? And why my dream job is to be the Director of Safety for OSHA. Now, if you've never heard of OSHA before, that's fine. I'm going to tell you what it is today. All right. OSHA stands for the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. It was enacted in 1970. Now, according to OSHA.gov's website, on their About OSHA page, they talk about not only when OSHA was established, but what their mission is. OSHA's mission is to enforce standards, to guide and assist employers and employees on safe workplace programs and policies and procedures, and really how to do things safely. So they're there to assist and guide. According to their commonly used or most used statistics on OSHA.gov's website, prior to OSHA being enacted in 1970, there were on average 38 fatalities every single day in the workplace. So we went from 38 to where we currently stand on average 15 a day. So you tell me if OSHA's working. OSHA also has their safety director. Appointed by President Joe Biden, James Frederick is the acting Assistant Secretary of Labor for OSHA. He was recently appointed this year with the new administration. An article I read on Rochester Institute for Technology, there was an article by Michelle Comita written back in July 29th of this year, 2021. Her article was actually titled, Getting the Job Done Right and Safely. She was talking about James Frederick. So within this article, there was a lot of information about his experience and why he is fit for this position. He's got over 30 years of experience. He's had sat on several different committees that really contribute to the overall safety. And that's the thing about his position. Why I admire it is because he's in a position to really help promote safety, really set the tone, and make change on a grand scale. Which leads me to why I am so passionate about this and why I want to be the safety director. Because one, I love to help people. I want to be able to make a difference. And being a director for OSHA, you have the opportunity to make change on that large scale. So it's really significant. Because I've been doing this for a while and I have seen my fair share of good and bad when it comes to safety. And the bad being having to be a first responder to a workplace fatality. I don't wish that upon anyone. And so I really push and strive to be positive and make good change when it comes to safety. And hopefully that gets to other people and they can understand, and then they themselves can work safer. So in recapping what we've talked about, I told you what OSHA is. They're in law, they enforce those regulations and standards when it comes to workplace safety, but they've really made a difference. You've seen that they have been able to reduce the injury and illness rates significantly over the years. James Frederick, being the director for OSHA right now, has really got the opportunity to make a difference when it comes to workplace safety. And for myself, being in that type of position, working in safety, and hopefully one day my dream is to be that safety director, will give me a chance to make that change, and that's very fulfilling for me. Now I'd like to leave you with the last couple thoughts. When we talk about safety, I want you to all think about your family and friends right now. Think of all the things that you do with them, all the things that you do for fun, what you get enjoyment out of, whether it's going to Disneyland, reading a good book, or just hanging out with friends. Now imagine if something happened to them or something happened to you. How is that going to affect your world and what you get joy from? So it's important to make safety personal. This is why I make safety personal. These are my reasons for making safety personal. My family. So now make safety personal for you. Thank you. I had 71 words.